It's Saturday morning. I thought I would catch up on a very interesting story about trophies, of course. That's what I do here. They're finally giving trophies to PC games. Finally! And they're doing it in a very clever way, if I must say. So I'm over here on TrueTrophies.com and it reads, Sony confirms PlayStation PC trophies are finally on the way. And the first game that is going to get a Platinum trophy, of course, the up and coming release of Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. And we get a nice look at what this overlay is going to look like. And it will go live May 16th along the release of the game. It looks pretty good, I must say. I'm glad they're doing a overlay instead of a full-on launcher. I think they got a good thing going with Steam, and even though they do have to take extra percentage rip, I believe it's 30% on each of the game sales that's going to Steam, they're gonna sell way more games on Steam, and this is a nice thing to have because you can connect it with your profile. You can look at your trophy level. You probably can look at your PlayStation Stars level eventually. I assume they're going to want to make that a thing for this as well. You can look at your friends. You can search other games. So this is the best thing they could do, honestly. And this is the best way to add trophy support for games without its own complete separate launcher, like the way that Bethesda or Fortnite, like the way other games have their own separate launchers. Nobody likes those. This overlay is much nicer, and I'm glad they're doing it this way. And as well, when you think about it, this overlay doesn't impede on the other things that are going on the other launchers like Steam and Epic Game Store. You can still get your achievements for Steam, so you're doubling up on this, getting trophies and Steam achievements, and it doesn't impede other stuff on those platforms if you like those as well. It's a win-win situation here, honestly, and honestly, like, now that this has been unearthed, Sony has talked about it, it begs the question, what other games are going to have this support? Well, we can think of a couple that are coming, that are probably going to come at some point. You can think of Spider-Man 2. That's definitely going to have it when that drops. You can think of God of War Ragnarok. Yes, definitely. If that's getting a PC version, because the first one got one, why not have trophy support there? Then you can think of other games that are probably going to be PC day and date. You think of like that game by Haven Studios, Fair Games, or Concord, when we finally get that. Apparently this year, I doubt it, but when we do get that, those are two live service games Sony's making that just seem ripe to have a PC version, and therefore they'll have this trophy overlay support. Last thing I'll mention in this article, it says here, it also hasn't been confirmed whether previously released PlayStation PC games will be getting trophy support, or whether all PlayStation PC games will get trophy support going forward. That's true, they haven't said anything about that. And there it lists the games God of War Ragnarok, Marvel Spider-Man 2. However, it remains unclear whether games like Horizon Forbidden West or Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart are gonna follow suit. Now, that's just 2 games out of a whole bunch of games that have already been released. As you know, they've released a lot more games. Some of them very recently as well. So you got Helldivers 2. Wouldn't that be great if you could have trophies while playing on the PC for that game? And it syncs to your PlayStation 5 version as well. You got Last of Us Part 1. Going down the list, you got the 2 Spider-Man games and the original God of War. Going even further down, we mentioned Rift Apart already. You have Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection. Even though they messed up that Platinum already, they could do it. You got the original Helldivers. Debatable whether they'll go back and do that for that game, but still, Destiny 2, technically, yes, technically, you can, they could do it. It'd be difficult, and they've kind of abandoned the trophy support for that game. It's very doubtful they'll go back and do it, but yes, technically. Then you got Returnal, Sackboy: A Big Adventure. You got the original Horizon Zero Dawn. I guess Predator Hunting Grounds as well. I forgot about that game. And Days Gone. So there's a bunch of titles on here. One that's not included is Death Stranding. I know the PC version was published by 505 Games, but maybe PlayStation would work out something to make it so you can get trophies for it. That's another game. But there's a ton of games here that it's just up in the air right now whether they'll get that retroactive trophy support. In the past, when the PlayStation trophy system first came out, we did see some games get retroactive trophy support, like Warhawk, Uncharted. There's a couple more that I can't remember, but a bunch of games did get it back when in the PS3 days when it first came out. They could do the same here. I don't know how it would work if you load up your save file and then stuff starts popping up, or you'd have to do a fresh save. Not sure. It would suck if you have to do a fresh save. But these are games unaccounted for. Right now, we just have the one, Ghost of Tsushima, and I think it's awesome that they did it this way. An overlay is a great idea, way better than a launcher. You still get all the benefits of having your PlayStation account linked, and you still get all the benefits of the other services like Steam and Epic Game Store. If you like those already, it's like you're doubling up. I think this is a great thing. I'm pretty negative on Sony these days for certain decisions. This is not one of them. This is a great decision they made. Let me know down in the comments section what you think about trophies coming to PC games. Which games do you want them to absolutely put trophies for? And let me know any and all thoughts. I hope all your trophy hunting expeditions on the gaming console or platform of your choice go incredibly well, and peace out.